first got into gaming when I was a kid with my brother, and it then became like such a huge part of my life. It's always been an activity that I can do to connect with people, even when I'm by myself, which sounds counterintuitive, but it's very much a way for me to use to decompress at the end of a day and escape from like a really hard world sometimes.
I feel like mental health is obviously it's very important. Everyone goes for something in life. Obviously myself, I do suffer from depression, anxiety. I also have ADHD, and I feel like games can help out quite a lot. It helps me out a lot.
As a sufferer of anxiety and depression myself, games have very much been an escape for me, and so being able to do this for my job and like actually talk about mental health within this space is literally the best thing I could have done.
It makes you start to wonder about what things are happening in that space at that point in time, and what sort of help people who might be in crisis are actually getting. We know that there's not a lot of resources at this moment in time to support people in that space, but the conversation is happening.
The kind of effect that mental health does have on gamers is far more greater than we actually know, and a lot of times gamers do find it very difficult to kind of explain or express their feelings.
In a wider context as well, I think we traditionally are more prone to kind of bottle our feelings up, not kind of open up about things, especially in the workplace, because I think traditionally things to do with mental health have always kind of been seen as a weakness. So I think to a point people have this fear that if I open up about my mental struggles, maybe that's going to then reflect on the possibilities that I have in the workplace. In some places, people just don't feel comfortable or able to talk about their struggles. So that's why I think charities like Safe in Our World are so important, to spread the message in the industry and just in games in general that it is okay to feel these things, it is okay to talk about these things. And there are so many people out there that struggle with these similar kind of things that you might yourself be struggling with, and that there's a community out there that you can kind of get in contact with, and that's there to support you.
Games mean a lot to so many people, and that's why we're trying to do what we do.